What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther back on a video, and today's video is actually this weekend's box office news update. Again, this will probably be my last one doing it because the way the world is happening, well, with the coronavirus and stuff like that, it's really taking a toll. Again, I'm going to link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check out the full article, but I'm just going to keep it 100, I'm just going to keep it real, and you guys know how my channel is. So, This comes from Deadline.com. Weekend box office plunges to 22-year low at 55 million, which is really, really bad. The theater closing rate rise to 100 plus overnight as Corona fears grip nation Sunday final. Another 25 theaters closed overnight, rising the number to 109 with some big critical such as New York, Philadelphia, Washington, Boston, D.C., Seattle. The fear among distribution is the number that will grow into the week. Some of these closures are due to city orienteds, while others just keep the lights on. There's also situations where some theaters close for the day, then reopen today. That's how crazy business is at a time. Simultaneously, I'm told that the current closures aren't insignificant theaters. While most of the San Francisco is closed, the two big venues there, the Metro and Central, remain open. And again, Corona is, calling the weekend as a 55, lower than 58.5 we saw yesterday morning, a 22-year low, the last low being in 1995, October 30th, November 1st. The weekend was down 45%. I mean, it's going to give you pretty much all the numbers. Some markets were hit. Pretty much they're telling you stuff that you already know. Onward made like 10.5 million the second week, a 73% drop. I Still Believe 9.5. Bloodshot made 9.3. The Hunt 6 million. I guess was 6 million and 5.3 in the worldwide entries, and it goes on and on. And again, I'm just gonna keep it 100, right? It's sad, it's effed up, it's fucked up. And the whole corona, I mean, you guys already know what's happening. I mean, really, it's affecting everything. I mean, even like, kids are coming, home, and, college kids and kids in general, they're stuck in home. But it shows you that the virus has really destroyed pretty much not just movies, but, what's happening, what's around. They're closing, restaurants and bars and sporting events and public gatherings and stuff like that. It's really affecting what's happening, and it's really, really sad. The only thing that and I will say the only thing movie wise that isn't delayed is Black Widow. Again, Black Widow could be delayed, but again, anything can happen, you feel me? But the point I'm trying to say is that it shows you that everything's getting hit, not just, movies and entertainment and just nerd culture, everything, you feel me? Walmart, Costco. I mean, just everything's getting hit, man. And it shows you that this virus has really hurt the economy. But even as effed up all this stuff is, which is really, really sad, I do think the way this coronavirus is, I do think, I'm not going to say it's really bad, it's really effed up, people are dying and stuff like that. I'm just saying it's kind of giving you a life lesson, that the life lesson is, out of all this, is that never take anything for granted, and everything can be taken away from you just like that. And I think what the coronavirus is waking people up now, where it's not like, oh, we're blaming the I try not to get too political in my thing. We don't blame Hillary and the Democrats and all this other stuff. No, this is a bigger epidemic that's affecting the world. It's affecting Italy, China, Spain, Iraq, everywhere around the world, you feel me? Not just our country, you know what I mean? So I just want to let you guys know that, the box office, it's really, really big deal. It's really, really sad. But I do think, in my perspective, if you're talking about out of all the movie theater, I guess, distributors or studios, I do think, listen, everybody's getting hit. Warner Brothers, and I mean, I was going to, Shang-Chi, everything's getting hit, right? The problem is, I do think out of all the studios, I already read is that, like, I guess they're going to lose like $20 billion this year, but, again, it's something that they can't control. But I do think the company that's going to get hurt most is Disney, because the problem with Disney is that their parks are closed, ESPN, they can't talk about sports. I mean, everything's getting hit, you feel me? And I do feel like the problem with Disney is that they made $14 billion last year. When this year comes up and, coronavirus happens and stuff like that, and even before Corona, they weren't going to make the crazy, crazy money like they did last year. Now that pretty much the empire, pretty much they said that the empire falls. It shows that the empire is falling, and it shows you that Disney is going to be the big one to be hit out of all this. I'm not saying everyone's going to get hit regardless, but I think Disney's going to be impacted more because they own so much. When you bought Fox for $71 billion, when you bought Hulu, Marvel, Star Wars, all these properties, right? You deal with bigger, and not only do you gain bigger money, you also take bigger losses as well. So you gamble big and you fall big. That's what I'm trying to say. You feel me? And I do think Disney is going to be the one that's going to hit, out of all the studios, is going to be hit the most when it comes to this coronavirus. And I do feel like it's going to hurt them really, really. And it's really sad because people are losing their jobs and stuff like that. And it's affecting everybody. You feel me? And it's just like, I really hope that the world does get better. I do hope that, everything. I do hope out of all this is that people wake up and not just see everything as a joke. You feel me? Because we do have this whole entire thing where we treat everything as a joke. At least in America, right? We saw this with the presidential election. We saw this with Marvel. And now we're seeing it with the coronavirus. So I do hope that people don't just act like, oh, well, everything's all jokey memes and Twitter and stuff like that. Like, no. There's time and place for everything. And this time is not the place for that bullshit. And I just want to let you guys know, as my YouTube subscriber, the movie thing is going to be hit for until Black Widow comes out. I'll be honest with you, like when it comes to the movie things and stuff like that, Black Widow is the only movie, even before all this stuff happened. I mean, you have Mulan and stuff like that, whatever, but before. But Black Widow is the one that we would have to see if it gets delayed, because for the next 7 to 8 weeks, there's no other big movie. Because, again, I saw Bloodshot and I saw The Hunt. And, again, I was going to do a whole review about it, but I don't know if you guys cared enough about it. And I don't think it was, the way everything's going. I don't think, you would rush to a movie theater during this time because of what we're going through around the world and during the epidemic. So I didn't even do a review about it, but, like, the Bloodshot and The Hunt, you guys could just wait till it comes out on home video or stuff like that. You don't have to just rush to the theaters and see it. But I do see that, movie theaters going to, everything's going to hit. But I will say about this, right? When it comes to, like, when we're doing something like this or something like this happens again, I do think that this is a perfect time for, like, especially Disney. Because, again, you're going to lose money regardless, right? You might as well put a lot of these movies on Disney+. And I understand there's a lot of contracts and stuff like that with the theaters and stuff like that. But again, you can lose money regardless. So why don't you put a lot of this stuff on Disney Plus and like have something where it's like, okay, when you buy it, you pay like $30 extra to watch this particular movie. And you're going to lose money regardless, but you rather do it where you don't lose a hell of a lot of money. You feel me? Because right now, everyone's at home. You feel me? You can't really do anything. You feel me? If you do, there's always problems, stuff like that. There's some people that go to work, but overall, most people are at home, so you might as well capitalize off of it and make your money back. And I did see that Rise of Skywalker is on home video early. Frozen 2, I guess, is on Disney Plus and stuff like that. So why don't you just put the movies that you have in the theater, just put them on Disney Plus and make money off of that way. You might not make $1 billion, but at least you won't be financially hurt like what's happening now. Like you could reduce the damage. That's what I'm trying to say. So again, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the box office. Again, I will link the article in the description box so you guys can check it out. Again, it's a very, very sad time. I'm going to try to do content as much as possible. I do got one more video that's probably that's going to come out probably today. But overall, the movie side of it is probably going to be hurt for a while. And I'll probably focus more on the anime and manga. Because here's the thing, right? Anime and manga, and I will say this about this, is that if I did a sports channel or did a hip-hop, if I did a sports channel or if I did like just all movies all the time, then I would be screwed. But the thing is that I could do anime because I guess I have a big anime fan base or a demographic. So I'll probably do more like My Hero Academia and stuff like that, because right now Japan's the only one that's just like, yo, F all this corona stuff. We're going to put our My Hero Academia episodes and chapters and mangas and stuff like that. So I'll probably do more anime and manga content because the American movie side, the blockbuster side, is pretty much going to be hit for at least for a good amount of time. So I'll probably be focusing more on the anime content. So I just want to let my subscribers know. But I will try to do the movie stuff if I can, but do some theories and stuff like that when it comes to Marvel and Star Wars. But overall, it's gonna I'll probably be changing it up a little bit on this channel. I just want to let you guys know that ahead of time. So that's pretty much it, guys. Tell me what you guys think. It's a very, very sad time. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe and rate and share the video. Peace and have a great day and take care.